Hi, Lori. I'm Amy. I am contacting you from Crown Point Graphics, and we were so excited that you would grant us the opportunity to have this little interview with you to kind of learn a little bit more about you, your artwork, and just let our followers and customers and yours kind of get a little bit of insight and get to meet you, if you will. So thank you for that.
Awesome, great.
So we're going to start off with a couple questions, and then we'll kind of get to the puzzle that you have with Crown Point Graphics, Abby and Jack across the U.S. So that is just something that we look forward to talking about in a few minutes. But I kind of want to start off and just ask you, what was it, or how did you know that you wanted to be an artist? At what age, and how did that come about for you?
Well, I was in fifth grade and I was an obnoxious kid. That was kind of a facade for some things that were going on at home. My dad was a map maker for the government and he was gone a lot, and my mother was quite ill all the time. So I had a lot of responsibility at an early age and no siblings to bounce anything off of. And so that kind of manifested itself at school as a really obnoxious demeanor. And I remember the turning point for me was our writing assignment that our fifth grade teacher, Mr. Freeman, gave to us. And he wanted us to kind of do something cerebral about, what was important to us. And I usually was the class clown. I like being silly and getting that laugh. But for this time, something kind of clicked in my little head and I decided to write about friendship. I had an arch nemesis. Her name was Becky, and she was the smartest girl in class and the teacher's pet. And a little bit jealous of her. So I decided to, do a little bit of exploration and thought, what if Becky and I were nice to one another? What if we could be nice, and then everybody would be nice and the world would be a wonderful place?
Right.
And so I did a little fifth grader's take on that and then stapled it together in a little sheath of paper and drew Becky and I holding hands over a world and read that to the class. And suddenly I wasn't laughed at anymore. People kind of considered me in a little bit different way. And I thought that's pretty powerful, how words and art can touch lives for the better. And I thought, yeah, one day I think I'd like to grow up and do something along that line.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that great?
It was
And,
fun.
yeah, I think you should send Becky a puzzle.
I know I should. Good idea.
Thanks.
Yes.
Well, that's really great. It's so interesting because for the most part, I just feel like the artists we've interviewed, they've known at such a very early age. And that to me just, empowers the fact that you were doing and are doing what you were meant to do.
Yeah.
You've been on this path, and it's been the correct one for you.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you. And we all get
Thank
to reap
you.
the benefits. So thank you, and thank Becky.
Oh, you bet. I think I will send her a puzzle.
Right?
Yeah.